Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. We are beginning Vampires of the Great Mysteries Opposing Viewpoints series. Let's get started. Vampires, Issue 4th, From Their Graves in the Night. Attack people quietly in their beds. Suck out all the blood from their bodies and destroy them. Those under the vampires' fatal influence complain of suffocation and a total weakness of spirit, soon after which they die. Some who, when at the point of death, are asked if they can tell what is causing their debility, reply that some person who recently died has arisen from the tomb to torment them. And when that person is exhumed, it appears in all parts fresh and full of blood, without corruption. Those who were killed by him become vampires after their death. To prevent such a spreading evil, it is necessary to drive a stake through the body. Blood is seen to flow as if he were alive. Sometimes the vampire is burnt to ashes, which ends the problem. These lines were written by Johannes Heinrich Zophius in his dissertation on Serbian vampires, published in 1773. Zophius's words conjure up the vision we expect when we think about the sinister figure known as the vampire. Such descriptions never fail to thrill and frighten us. Folklore from all over the world reveals that people in many cultures throughout history have believed in some type of vampire. Many of the ancient vampires, however, do not resemble the ones we are familiar with from movies and books. Ancient vampires resemble contemporary ones in only two ways. They are dead, restless souls, and they feed on the blood of the living. But ancient vampires do not possess prominent canine teeth, or fear garlic, the cross, and the dawn. These are modern touches, added by the writers of horror novels and films to intrigue and scare us. The main sources that have shaped our modern conception of the vampire are the widely read 1897 novel Dracula by Bram Stoker and the Dracula films made famous by actor Bela Lugosi. Lugosi's Dracula character was based on Stoker's novel and was first seen in the 1931 movie Dracula. It remains the quintessential image of the vampire. Lugosi's thick Eastern European accent, prominent fangs, slicked back, black hair, inhumanly pale complexion, and long fingernails have left an unforgettable impression on moviegoers, vampire fans, and nightmare sufferers. Lugosi's Dracula has been imitated and parodied in literally hundreds of movies. The character's influence continues to be seen in such varied works as the 1960s television soap opera series Dark Shadows, Anne Rice's best-selling series of vampire novels written in the 1980s, and the 1988 teenage thriller movie The Lost Boys. Although in some parts of the world people still hang braids of garlic around their doors and windows to keep vampires away, most people do not believe vampires really exist. Common sense, ordinary daily experiences, and modern science all teach us that there is no such thing. Still, we read the stories and we watch the movies, and the feeling of fear touches us when an unexpected shadow flits across our consciousness. What can be the reason behind our continued fascination with the vampire? As this book will reveal, there may be many reasons for our ongoing interest in this mysterious and sinister creature. Well, isn't that something? I do enjoy a good vampire story. And yes, I did pronounce Dracula correctly. And as for vampire, that's a different pronunciation based on a different spelling. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you next time. See ya!